Gareth, everybody must be licking their lips in the dressing room at the thoughts of the Wasps visit.
Yeah, obviously, we're really excited about the game. It's great to be back at Sandy Park, and the last 4 weeks, of the competitions we've had, it was a bit disappointing in Clermont, but everyone's got a run out, everyone's got a chance to get refreshed as well, and it's definitely a game. Whenever you get Wasps at home, they're top of the table, so it's a great occasion for the club.
With the Anglo-Welsh Cup, if you're actually involved, do you still come along and watch? To what extent do you get involved if you're actually playing yourself?
Oh no, we were still training. The boys right across the squad, there's a lot of fellas were given an opportunity to get a few days off, which was great for guys who play a lot of rugby, so they got a chance to go recharge the batteries. And then we were all in training last week, so it was good prep, because a lot of boys put a lot of hard work in for the team that takes the field in the Premiership, and you've got to work hard, and whenever they get the chance, we've got to step up to the mark as well. So we've prepared the team really well, and like this week as well, the team's been prepared really well going into the Sunday.
You played Wasps on the opening day of the season. What did you think? Yeah,
it was a bit frustrating really. I think we were in control for large parts of the game. It was a game really that got away from us a little bit. We were in good shape with about 15 minutes to go. We were 10 points up, and to lose the lead that went in the way we did was a bit disappointing, but we can take great confidence. We've always had great games against Wasps, and we're the two teams that really like to play against each other, and hopefully with the weather permitting, it'll allow us for a good game Sunday.
Yeah, you touched on that. You two sides do match up really, really well. Are there teams that you particularly look forward to playing against, and other teams that you think, well, actually, I'm not quite so keen on their style or whatever?
No, not really, but playing against Wasps, they're going to come and play. We've had some really good games over the years. We were very fortunate with a lot of games against them last year, very meaningful games against them as well. So we're very excited about having them down here at Sandy Park. They're top of the league, and we were looking to push ourselves forward and keep collecting points, and it's a great game for hopefully a good sellout here crowd, and hopefully a big game.
Yeah. In terms of it, Gareth, Rob talked about that last block, getting back into it and putting it back in your control as players. Do you see that as well, and is it important to have that control now going into what is equally another important block?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to be able to control your own destiny, really. We talked very much that it was a big block for us. The last block was it was great because you could actually see something tangible in front of you. You could look and say, if we win this game, we'll go above them. So it was quite nice in that scenario. And we had a good run of fixtures over Christmas as well, and we were delighted with the results that came our way. So it's all about getting that momentum back, which the boys have done very well in the LV Cup. They've kept that the Anglo-Welsh kept that going really well, and hopefully we can bring that momentum into the Sunday.
We're seeing it in training though. There's a real vibrancy out there. You've got a group of guys that were hungry for action that have played 2 weeks of games now, but you guys as well want to get back in the starting mix, and you're seeing it out there on the training
100%. Like the training session we just had, there was a bit of niggle in that, and that's fantastic. That's great for the squad and the intensity levels that we're training at. It's the only driving the standard of performance, and hopefully we get that performance now going into Sunday. But we've worked really hard this week in training. There's been a lot of guys who've played a lot of rugby now, so there's a lot of fellas who have had their time off now. So it's again about getting the right guys ready and freshened up for this game on Sunday.
As you know better than most, you've probably played Wasps in every competition, and they're the opposition you've seen most over the last 2 years, and that. So you know what's coming at you this weekend and the threat they pose.
Yeah, they've got strike runners right across their team. Their back line, right across the board. I know they're missing a few fellas, but they've guys there who are just quality ball carriers, real dangerous finishers, especially in their back three. And they've got guys who can carry the ball really strong. And for us, we are very much focused on. There's a couple of little areas of the game, but for us it's about getting our own performance right. I think we've went well against Wasps. We haven't worried too much about them. We've only focused on ourselves, and that's pretty much what we've done this week. We're really much trying to keep the thing very simple for ourselves. We know that we've got a game plan in place, and if we can hammer that home, it gives us the best chance of winning.